A picture-perfect Friday morning here in the town of Bridgewater as we are here in Central Square for the annual celebration and the 4th of July parade. Good morning, everybody. I'm John Luck, and as you can see, the used car salesman lent me his suit for a little bit. Jeff Fowler will join me in just a little bit. This is the start of a fun day of tradition here in Bridgewater. There's a lot going on, we understand that, but today is about fun. We have the parade right now, and coming up at 4 o'clock, we'll have the carnival, and of course, the fireworks spectacular gets underway at 9:30, just a stone's throw away from here, down at Legion Field. We are here in Central Square in Route 18, and typically around this time of the day, there's cars and traffic and really just a lot of gridlock. But today, we have hundreds, dare I say thousands of people out here celebrating the 4th of July and Independence Day. A lot of red, white, and blue. We have the Antiphonal Brass Society as well. I believe you're taking a look right now in the Common, and this is what the folks in the parade will be looking at. I was told earlier that this parade is actually going to be longer in terms of the number of floats from what we had last year. So right, I do have my Uncle Sam bag of goodies. I was told a couple years ago the glow sticks just weren't cutting it. So I took Jeff's credit card, got some good 4th of July goodies. So we can go ahead, and I think we're on the wireless camera now. So what I'll do here is we can go around and kind of give you an idea of what everyone in the parade is going to look like. This is a big day for a lot of companies, a lot of local companies getting the word out about their business. Also, the kids being able to come out, have a good time on the floats. And really, everyone here on the parade route, trying to get the candy, the Tootsie Roll. Happy 4th of July, guys. You're on YouTube right now, on BTV's YouTube. Who do we have here?
Well,
Nice. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July.
So I have to ask, what's your favorite part of the 4th of July?
I'm going to the parade.
Good call, good call. So I have some good... I don't have candy. I have a couple of flags here, so we'll give that to you. One for you there, buddy. Got a necklace here for you as well. I'm an older brother, so I know we have to go ahead and split everything evenly. Happy 4th of July, guys. Got a couple more guys over here. Who do we have over here?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Finn.
Finn, and who do we have down here?
What's your
Seamus.
Seamus.
Finn and Seamus. Happy 4th of July, guys. What's your favorite part of the 4th here in Bridgewater?
I don't know.
I like the fireworks. Do you like the fireworks?
Yeah.
All right.
Like the parade, right?
Good call. I can see you looking in the bag of goodies here, so we'll give you a couple flags here from Uncle Sam.
Say thank you.
Oh, you got the poppers too. Always a good call here on the 4th of July. Got to get those pops in the right snap going. So we'll keep on going down here on the 4th of July pathway, almost like a patriotic boulevard. We have Al Lacerda behind here, a very important part of the BTV crew. We got some people over here. Apparently they want the Uncle Sam bucket of goodies is doing some work here. So we're going to head over here, talk to these three girls over here. Hey guys, happy 4th. Who do we have over here? What's your names?
Kaylee, Annie, Rosie.
All right, I'm asking everybody, what's their favorite part of the 4th of July?
I love all the parties we have for 4th of July.
Good call. How about you guys?
The parade. I like the fireworks.
Good promotion over here. We got it all covered. Parade, fireworks, party. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and, I didn't do this earlier, but open up the sunglasses, hopefully. Live YouTube, so bear with me. Give you some Uncle Sam glasses. One for you, one for you, one for you. Happy 4th of July, guys. Lesson for next year, we need to open all the packages before we start giving the stuff out. All right, who do we got down here? I mean, this is insane. You think about last year, we had rain. This year, perfect sunshine, perfect temperatures, perfect dew point, perfect for wearing a heavy blue coat and walking around with a hat. All right, who do we got over here? Usually the Uncle Sam costume will throw kids off. Who do we have here?
This is Ryan Simotonis, and I'm Andrea, her mom, and that's Brandy.
Nice. Got the whole family here. Happy 4th of July. So I have to ask, what's your guys' favorite part of the 4th of July?
Oh, what's your favorite part of the 4th of July?
Fireworks. You gonna see them tonight at 9:30?
We'll be there.
Staying up late. All right. Goodies here. For you. And one to you. You can't forget. There we go. Happy 4th of July, guys. I'm starting to feel the heat a little bit here. So I think as far as we can go before we start losing reception. So I'm just going to hand you this little headband here. And one behind you back there. Let's see. Do I got one more? I do. Or we got a flag. That works. All right. Happy 4th of July, guys. So I have to say, the cool thing about the 4th of July is everything you see here, the parade, the fireworks, that's all thanks to volunteer-raised money. There's a group of 7, including Jeff Fowler, who I hope will join me in a little bit. They have year-round fundraising efforts. Barrett's coming in huge. 20% of the bills on Monday nights went to the 4th of July committee. Greyhound had a 4th of July night. Tropical Smoothie Cafe had a 4th of July night. Sweet Needs. So it's great to see the community getting behind the 4th of July because the costs do go up, but it's still all fundraised by the community. And it's very impressive. I don't know, Al, if we can get another shot down here of Route 18. But, I mean, it's just impressive to see the hundreds, thousands of people coming out here to enjoy and just have a day of fun. That's what today is about. It's about fun, tradition. And again, coming up at 9:30 down at Legion Field, we will have the annual fireworks spectacular. As I come back down here, Uncle Sam just throwing the hat down here. Now I'm back on camera. There we go. Live TV, live YouTube. Gotta love it. So again, coming up at 9:30, we will have the fireworks down at Legion Field. We'll have the carnival as well. But before that, from 10:30 to 3 over at Bridgewater Statesboy and Quad, we'll have the Arts and Music Festival. It is worth noting that the Arts and Music Festival is free to get into, but the vendors are going to be charging, so just be careful of that. Also, the carnival and down at Legion Field, that will be free to take in. But again, for the rides, you'll have to go ahead and pay for that. Coming up, the carnival is at 4. Arts and Music Fest takes place from 10:30 to 3 over at Boyd and Quad Fireworks down at Legion Field, and that's a fun night. Let's be honest. Thousands of people coming out to Legion Field. You can go ahead, have your fried dough, have the hot dog, have the burger, have a little bit of everything. They will have that down there. So again, that takes place starting at 4 down at Legion Field. So the parade has taken off. It's just going to take a little bit of time. We've been through it in the past. Those turns, I think it's Worcester Street, Dean Street. Those are some tight turns, some impressive turns to go down. I do see Jeff Fowler coming down here dressed up as Uncle Sam. He dressed up, I'd call it like a Peter Griffin, I think, from Family Guy. If you remember that episode when Peter, I think he ran for president, he had the star-spangled suit. I think we'll call that the star-spangled suit for Jeff Fowler. As he continues to try and find his stuff, he'll eventually realize that we are live and, we're doing what we called ad-libbing here, kind of stalling a little bit. As we do have Jeff out here, that means the parade has indeed taken off. We'll have it in just a little bit. Again, one of the biggest parades we've had here, and it's great because you think about 12 hours ago, we had lightning, we had hail, we had wind, we had rain, we had everything. Mother Nature gave her own fireworks. But today it's all about the fun and the tradition, the 4th of July parade, and, of course, the fireworks coming up at 9:30 as he gets his earpiece plugged in there. And, again, I'm going to step out of the way just so you can kind of take in the sights here down Route 18 here in Bridgewater. Again, around this time, it's usually bumper-to-bumper traffic, horns blaring, maybe some unpatriotic things being said outside the car windows. But today, it's about fun. It's about showing up and trying to get candy off a float. Simple as that. Nothing screams America. Nothing screams Bridgewater quite like that. So as we continue to try and watch my co-anchor here try and piece his earpiece together, see if he can hear. I'll just continue to talk a little bit and talk about the 4th of July committee. I mentioned that this is all community fundraising. It's a group of 7. Yes, 7 people help really put this together, get the planning going, and this starts really the end of July. So this year's 4th of July, think about it. The planning for that started back in, the first week of August, last week of July last year. You go through and you have to go ahead and plan the fireworks, and, that takes a long time as well. So the work that these 7 people have done is amazing. Jeff Fowler, Lisa Curley among the leadership there. Also Nancy Wood helps out with that as well, Robin Murray. Really just impressive work that these people do. And, 10 o'clock airtime coming up at 10:15. We'll go ahead and have you step on this side.
It's 10 o'clock Jeff time, though.
We got Eastern time, Central time, Jeff time.
Uncle Santa. And your favorite song playing in the background, John, little Sweet Caroline. You want to sing along with it? Or?
Yeah, the Red Sox aren't very good.
Oh,
Anyways,
hey,
now we can officially do this. John Luck, Jeff Fowler here with you.
I like your suit.
Thank you very much.
I like it. Very impressive.
I thought I was losing the stripes pants down there earlier, but nonetheless, I was talking about the work that you and the rest of the 4th of July committee do. This planning starts, the last week of July for the next 4th of July?
Sure. Yeah, actually, our deposit goes down tomorrow. So, yep. But no, it's a great effort. We have 7 official committee members, but as we always tell folks, when you're on a committee, usually means your family and friends are on the committee with you. So we've been growing. I know you are kind of an unofficial member yourself, and Al and the folks at BTV for always helping us out, but also many of the family and friends of all of our committee members. So, it's a really great day. We also want to give a shout out to Dan Lamoureux in Movementum Realty. He's taken over all of the cleaning. As a matter of fact, he's coming here right after the parade and helping us clean the common, and he's kind of led the community cleanup at Legion Field tomorrow morning. And everybody's had a really positive response to that, too. We've had great help by the Department of Corrections for many years, but, many folks have said, it's kind of cool that it is a community event now, too, really start to finish. And this is a day where Bridgewater shines in bringing all of our friends from the surrounding communities in. We have some new residents who are new to the town, and so this might be their first year. A perfect day, gorgeous, the crowds lining both sides, all the way to the university and all the way down through the center. So it's a really great time.
And I talked about the fact the fireworks that we're going to see later on tonight, those are courtesy of fundraising efforts put forth by the 4th of July, including yourself, the committee. This isn't a line item budget. This is fundraising efforts. So the money that you give at Barrett's or Greyhound, you go out for a meal on Monday or Thursday, that money goes to the fireworks. And I believe tonight we're going to have members of the committee walking around with canisters. They'll have badges on so you can identify
we
them.
have some volunteers who have offered to help us do that. They're trying to organize a little 50-50 raffle, which I think would be great. It's just stuff like that. A lot of people have offered to help, which is really great. It is 7 of us on the committee, but we really want it to be about the town, about everybody and being involved. So, some folks can give an hour, some folks can attend a dinner. It really, whatever they're able to do, it all makes a difference, and all that little help really helps today, as you can see.
And I know in conversations with you, I've actually broken down the fundraising efforts in terms of money. I like my coffee, you know that. So let's think about it this way. We're expecting ballpark 10,000 people tonight, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, but either side of that.
At least, yeah.
So let's say you go ahead and save coffee one day. You go ahead and pay what you would pay for a coffee. Everybody in Legion Field does that. You're going to put a heck of a dent in that budget for next year and really get the fundraising process going for maybe 2 years from now.
Yeah. So and that's really what it's about. So for us, we want to always make sure we have enough to cover this year's event, and then we start a seed amount for next year, which is really helpful because we always want to make sure this event happens. Really, it's such an important day for the town. and so we really want to keep the tradition going. But again, the support we've had this year has been incredible, probably as great as we've ever had, so it's been a huge difference.
All right, I do hear the sirens in the background, so I think we're probably about 5 minutes away from getting this thing really underway. But I was saying earlier, you think about this time of the day here in Bridgewater, usually we have bumper-to-bumper traffic, people scream things out their windows. Today it's just a day of fun, tradition, and it's impressive watching just the crowd of people down here on Route 18.
And it really is gorgeous. I think since 2020 we had 1 year that was dry from start to finish, so this is really nice this year, and we're hoping we'll continue to get a streak going here.
Yeah, I remember last year someone said we're going to be dry. We won't have to worry about rain. And I believe about 10 minutes in, I needed a new Uncle Sam hat.
Well, the weatherman was a little busy, usually on the 4th of July week, so, but I delivered this year. So.
Yeah, as I mentioned, we had the Mother Nature fireworks last night. Today, no humidity, beautiful weather. Tonight, you may actually need a light blanket when you watch those fireworks.
Possible. A little sweatshirt, maybe a quarter zip for you. And if you're watching the stream live, by the way, along with our parade here, we've got our great arts festival going on right on the campus of the university, so come on down and enjoy that. We have our Antiphonal Brass Society playing us right now, which is always great entertainment. And again, our parade, and of course our music and our food trucks and our fireworks all kicking off at 4 o'clock at Legion.
All right, so I think maybe we'll get out of the way here because I think we're maybe a few minutes away from starting. I do hear the sirens. I don't know if we
don't want to block the view.
No, I mean, we have been called worse, but I think a police blockade may be the most hurtful thing. Get Uncle Sam and BTV's Peter Griffin hit by a fire truck would not be a good look, I think. Do want to thank our crew. We have Paul Holmes down on the small island, our old stomping grounds for the 4th of July coverage. We have Mike Swanson on camera 1 over here. We have Al Lacerda manning the wireless camera. Got Tim Costa as well helping out. We have Mike Moriello in the truck. Then you have us. You're listening to us.
And a fantastic turnout again of a crowd here today. We weren't sure, being on a Friday, if folks would be leaving early for their holiday vacation or sticking around. We're certainly glad they decided to spend some of their weekend with us here at this parade. Looks like our emergency vehicles are not too far away.
See the police motorcycle. Very quickly want to shout out a great grant that the 4th of July committee received earlier this week. We were on hand for the check presentation with our new town manager, who I think we'll talk to in a little bit as he walks through here. But the Lepecki family really coming in huge for the 4th of July committee.
It's great to see our new town manager, all of our town council as well, here with their families today as well, which is awesome. It's a great family event and very excited to have all of that.
As I mentioned, there's a lot going on here. Today's about tradition. Today's about having fun. And today's about listening to a whole bunch of police vehicles and fire trucks blaring their sirens. So for our ears and your ears, we're going to step aside for just a couple of minutes. Get ready. The 4th of July parade starts right now. All right, Jeff. So I think if anybody can hear us, I think if we can hear each other, I think we should be able to start talking.
That's great showing by our public safety teams. This is a nice event today, a chance for folks to hear the sirens and see our trucks in a nice time where they're not, needing them for an emergency. It's great to know when we do need them, they are here for us, and nice to have them today on a happy occasion.
Yeah, we actually had First Responders Day organized by Fire for Effect, led by Al Lacerda, that really hammered that point home, the fact that a lot of first responders have a chance to reach out into the community for a positive reason, and instead of maybe some of the other reasons that we're more accustomed to. As we see the Bridgewater Veterans Council coming through here.
We have our patriotic team here, John, today.
Glad somebody else got the memo. Got to represent Uncle Sam here.
Our VFW coming by, Luigi leading the way, our Grand Marshal as always.
And I will say, we have a very special truck coming up here. You're going to see a bunch of names on there. This is the Tilvalhalla truck. Every day, 22 veterans, according to the truck, commit suicide. So a lot of physical, mental injuries when they come back home. This truck honors a lot of those people. And this truck has been down in Washington, D.C. It actually has been here in Bridgewater a couple of times. There is a photo book that actually is with the truck usually, and there is a photo that matches each name so you can know a little more about each veteran who is on that truck. Obviously, a very special truck.
Very impressive. Great to have them coming down here all the way from Leominster today to celebrate the day with us. It's an honor to have them and some of our many more veterans here in the line. And of course, if it wasn't for our veterans, it'd probably be hard to celebrate today. So we appreciate them every day.
So we do have some more nice vehicles coming through here, including the veterans, and they're going to be followed up here by the Bridgewater Town Council, including our new town manager. So I don't know if we want to kind of get ahead of the line here. Maybe we can get some words from our new town manager, Jeff, who, as we mentioned, was on hand for the check presentation. Justin Casanova Davis, I believe, coming from Cambridge.
That's right, and it's literally his first few days here and decided to spend it with us this morning for this parade. It was a pleasure to have him.
First few days with us, giving us a check and then talking to us on camera. Happy 4th of July, sir.
Happy 4th of July.
So we were with you for the second day of your job here in Bridgewater, coming out here, seeing everybody. That has to be cool for you.
This is wonderful. I mean, I'm really excited to be here in Bridgewater and seeing everyone out here celebrating the 4th of July. It's special. It's special community and special time and a special day.
And I believe we have your family here as well, which must be nice for you too.
It's very nice. I'm a family guy. My wife, son, and my little son, Justin Jr. So we're very happy to be here in the community and looking forward to working here.
Well, welcome to Bridgewater, sir, and we'll let you enjoy the rest of the parade. Thank you. Dennis Gallagher coming by, followed by the Bridgewater Communities for Civil Rights, and then they'll be followed up by the Relay for Life American Cancer Society. So a lot of great causes coming through here along with a lot of great groups, and these are residents coming out here saying hi to their fellow residents.
Which is a great part of today's event, and folks with many different ways of celebrating today, cookouts, parties, carnivals, and such, but it's nice to say hello to your fellow neighbor and spend a few minutes enjoying the day.
And the Relay for Life actually happened in Braintree, I believe a couple months ago. Back on May 17th, and you can find out more on the Relay for Life of Greater South Shore by visiting Facebook, searching Relay for Life of Greater South Shore MA. And they got the right idea. You can hand out candy, but days like today, it's crucial to hand out the freeze pops and hand out the waters.
That's right. Great way to spend the sunshine.
And they're followed up here by some very familiar faces, Jeff, to the community, the Rotary Club of the Bridgewaters and the Bridgewater Lions Club.
Two great service organizations that have a long history of being a part of the community. These are volunteers who spend many hours. They love to be behind the scenes. They don't really look for any direct recognition, but it's nice to give them a wave and give them a happy 4th today, and thank all these folks for what they do in the communities all year long. We really appreciate them.
And we even have one lion just walking the street.
I mean, this is the lion right here, for sure. Happy 4th, my friend.
Happy 4th of July.
Ben Ellis, well known to the community.
See, we called each other. We figured out what we were going to wear.
There you go. While we have a little gap, John, some more performance from our Antiphonal Brass Society, who provides great music for us every year, and we really appreciate their efforts.
If I counted right, 19 pieces in the symphony this year?
Yeah, still at it. Do a great job.
I believe we transition now to the YMCA.
I like it. Why not? Speaking of which, Ginny Duggan, our flag bearer here for Republican Town Committee. I know Ginny's pretty good with the YMCA.
Probably not right now. She's holding the sign.
That's
that
true.
Might get a
Could
little
she do
awkward.
it while holding the flag is the question. We could ask her.
There you go.
Now, can you still do the YMCA while you hold the flag?
Yes, I can.
Look at that.
Massachusetts.
The darn right.
We did that since we were 4 years old.
Love it, love it,
Love
love
it.
it. Well, enjoy your
How are you?
fourth.
You having fun?
We're having a blast. It's a great day.
Everything you do.
Thank you, my friend. Enjoy your time. All right.
As much fun as it is for the businesses, I'd have to imagine it's cool for the kids being on the float.
Great experience, definitely.
Got the Cub Scout Pack 31 coming through Route 18 right now. Very familiar group. We see them at the local celebrations, the Memorial Day remembrances, Veterans Day. And this is the best part of the parade because we feel even older than we actually are.
Yes.
Because we have the Road to Kindergarten high school class of 2038.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, that's just a few years after we graduated.
If you do the math out, Road to Kindergarten class of 20, maybe the group that marched in 2012 would have just graduated.
That's right.
I don't know if that makes us feel better or feel worse.
Makes us feel better that we're still standing here, my friend. Always a large group every year.
And the impressive thing is it's not one float. There's not two floats.
That's right.
There's easily 3 or 4.
Happy 4th. Good to see you.
And if all holds out, we'll be there for the graduation in, 2038, was it?
That's a plan? Yep. Make it. We might be a little older, but we'll try.
We'll still be here playing the music, launching the fireworks.
Right behind them, we have America's Little Angels and also our proud sponsors of the event today. As you see on the float, we appreciate all of our sponsors.
And we got your friends over here, the Bridgewater 4th of July Committee. I think we can maybe
Well,
make
as
a
we
walk.
mentioned earlier, John, some ancillary committee members, including the one and only Scott Curley, who's very excited to be a part of this event every year.
Definitely didn't get dragged out by Lisa Curley. All right, so you talked to Scott. So we got Keith Buell and Lisa Curley over here. Happy 4th of July, guys.
Best day ever in Bridgewater. Best day every year.
We were talking earlier about the fundraising that goes into it. I'd imagine days like today really make you appreciate all the fundraising that you guys have to do.
And it's a combination of all the citizens, all the business. It's a together we can. We've always shown that in Bridgewater. It never stops happening, and it happens every year on July 4th. So to everybody who gave, we're already starting to collect for next year. This is what it's all about. This is our town.
And I think we'll have Lisa sing the national anthem, right? She walked away. Maybe that's a bad sign. Happy 4th of July, Keith. She didn't say no to singing the national anthem, Jeff. More Jeeps coming through here. The 7-line project, really important when we talk about Jeeps. They come together for local efforts, various parades. I think they were actually in Randolph last night.
They were. This is a group that, again, gives countless hours volunteering. It's great camaraderie being a part of the Jeep Club, but they do so much along having those Jeeps. They support so many organizations. And again, it's another great group that just does it behind the scenes. They don't really look for anything. Just look to come together, have some camaraderie, and be a part of the community. And boy, they do an awesome job. What's up, my good friend? Great to see you. Real good. Happy
4th of July?
Yeah, definitely.
We got Jeeps, we got inflatables, we got flags, we got Chewbacca. We got a little bit of everything here.
I love it. A great theme, and we just had a little visit from our favorite tiki bar supplier, who will be at the field later on tonight.
I'm sure he'll be listening for your announcements later on.
Of course. A DJ that accepts payola, as always. Send that tiki my way.
As I mentioned, you're like the Bridgewater version of Peter Griffin, so I think this works out. See, we got Bigfoot for president. I can stand behind that. I can stand behind Bigfoot for president.
Some really impressive Jeeps here, many of them, John, decorating, and some of them have some lighting, a lot of inflatables, just a
Rubber
great
ducks?
time for them, yeah.
And the crazy part, Jeff, this parade's only about halfway through. We still have a number of floats to go.
It's been a
here.
great turnout. We're very blessed.
Of course, if you plan it out right, if you're just driving a Jeep, you can kind of get yourself down Route 18 very casually.
That's
here,
true.
too. Yeah.
Yep. Sneaking.
As we see the bubbles flying in front of the Academy building. That might be the coolest bubble wand I've ever seen. Basically a tiki torch.
I do like that. Very impressive. It's making its way, John. I like it. Very cool, very cool.
That's how you celebrate the 4th right there.
I like it. Well done.
See, we got bubbles. We can handle that. It's when we start squirting the water guns. That's when it gets a little dicey for us.
We are made of sugar, John. We will melt quickly.
And I think this last Jeep over here probably will win the Rubber Duck Award for
I think they've
ducks in
quite
the
a
window.
collection they've come together. I still am not sure what that trend is, but I understand it's a very big deal.
Well, it's really important. You know why? Got to make sure your ducks are all in a row.
There you go. Well done.
Here comes a very important bank here to the community. That is Bluestone Bank. Couple locations here in town. One in Scotland Boulevard near Black Hat Brewery. Also, one just a stone's throw away here from where we are in the Common.
Actually, the bank was recognized by the Boston Business Journal as one of the best places to work in 2025.
See, and you thought working with you was one of the best places to work for Boston.
I thought I had it.
And floats are always cool when you have the live music with you, too. I will say, the Uncle Sam costume is a popular choice, I've learned.
Making you some friends today, no doubt.
Got Mike's Quality Auto Care. Familiar truck to a familiar viewer here to the 4th of July parade.
The Soares family, always big supporters.
located in a Fireworks Circle just down the street. That's the great thing about a lot of these businesses. Where we are, basically just a hop, skip, and a jump away, you'll find another local business or a local bank.
Yeah, which is a great tradition in Bridgewater, and we hope to preserve the mom and pops as long as we can and keep that local flavor.
Got the Bridgewater Police Association blasting themselves some Miley Cyrus. And the best buddies from BR, Bridgewater Middle School, and Bridgewater State University. Best Buddies, an international organization that promotes diversity and inclusion for those with intellectual and developmental disabilities with friendship. Earlier this year, the high school Best Buddies actually read a story to Mitchell Elementary School students to celebrate World Down Syndrome Day.
Well, here's a group, John, that's had a pretty successful run here. The Bridgewater Little League just racking up championships after championships. Everybody saw their great run on national TV last year. They're well on their way again.
It was cool to see Bridgewater represented on ESPN. And of course, the Little League ranks, it's not just one group of Little Leaguers. We got a whole bunch of Little Leaguers coming through here. And I mean, success can last for a long time. And it's thanks to learning the game at a young age like these kids.
I was quite a wiffle ball player, I'll have you know, John, but not sure I rank quite amongst their ranks. But a lot of great talent there, and they're always having fun, which is nice, too.
Got some 4-H clubs coming through the Common right now. You don't really have a lot of 4-H clubs left here in the state, so it's great to celebrate the ones that we do still have.
We sure do, yeah. Then they're followed by Brightbridge Credit Union, our new bank in town, of course, taking over Bridgewater Credit Union, a little merger there, and great to have them in the community, and, well, with Bridgewater Martial Arts. We talk about success in youth programs. Here's a group that's been consistent for years, John, the Bridgewater Badgers, who every year seem to be celebrating some big victories. And here they are today on the route.
And about the Badgers, we can tell you that registration to the youth football program is currently open. Also coming up on August 22nd, the program will be hosting its annual golf tournament at West Bridgewater Country Club. There are sponsorship opportunities available starting for just $75. For more info on registration or to sign up for the tournament, visit bridgewaterbadgers.com. And I'm still impressed. I don't know how scientifically it's possible for this truck to turn down the tight streets it does.
Got some good drivers, that's for sure. And that's another mention, John. All of our flatbeds, our tow trucks who are helping us out today, our drivers who have been here since 7, 8 o'clock this morning. We really appreciate their help in not only helping with the floats, but also keeping our routes safe. They'll be getting ready soon, John, not too far away, as you just mentioned, from our new season.
I think you said the season's coming up. I had a horn blasting, so we'll just go with that. Season starting soon.
It says coming very soon.
And we may see these kids in a few years over at the high school playing for the Trojans, maybe even for the Bears at the college ranks.
Always nice to have some Clydesdales at the parade, courtesy of Mia's Stables.
Even better, no roadblocks from the horses.
There you go.
I think we have the prom closet coming up right now.
And they'll be celebrating a big year this year.
And one thing interesting here about the prom closet is it's not just for proms. If you're part of a bridal party, they have dresses for you. They have other dresses as well. So you may think that's just a prom place, but there are also other year-round solutions if you need to get a dress and you're low on funds. They can certainly help you out, get a dress at a low cost.
How about it for our BR cheerleaders, John? Always a group that competes very well during the season, and great to have them in our parade today.
They're going to be followed up by Grace Church, and I believe we have Black Hat behind them, so I don't know which camera we're on. We're just going to go ahead and walk by this main camera here, try and talk to Paul Mulcahy of Black Hat Brewworks. Always does great work with Al Lacerda at the Fire for Effect events. Twizzlers, always a candy choice. So we'll wait for Mr. Mulcahy to pass through here before we talk to him. As he has updated his brewery. Happy 4th of July, sir. So we're talking a little bit about local businesses. You just redid the tap room not too long ago.
12 weeks. We've been open with a brand new tap room. We're very happy to have a lot of space to fit people. Music Alley, we just had to put inside because of the storms last night. That worked out fantastic. And here we are today on this beautiful 4th of July. It's our favorite holiday.
Of course. We'll let you go ahead and enjoy the rest of the parade. Happy 4th of July. And
cheers, you guys.
Mr. Mulcahy always does great work here in town. As we mentioned, big part of the events for Fire for Effect helping out Al. I'm walking in the line of water guns. You don't want to make the water gun kids angry. Bridgewater Brigade Lacrosse coming up.
And this is a program that's growing very quickly, John.
How about just the popularity of lacrosse growing?
Yes. A group that's expanding every year.
And the aforementioned Dan Lamoureux, who is leading the effort in the cleanup process here for the 4th of July down at Legion Field and even helping out here in the Common.
Yeah, Dan's been a great volunteer joining on board and always willing to give back to the community, and we really appreciate it.
Here comes Bridgewater Youth Soccer. 5 champions coming up here. We have Division 1 girls, Division 2 boys, Division 3 boys, Division 1 grade 7 and 8 girls, boys grades 7 and 8, Division 2.
Yeah, it's a program that's been successful for many years. They run some great tournaments on their own and really a big part of the community for a long time.
Also, thanks to them for holding up so we can actually read the sign.
That's right. That's right.
I want to thank all the CERT team members for helping keep everyone safe and keeping this parade going nice and smooth down Route 18. And of course, Jeff will pick up the Starburst. I'd be shocked.
There we go.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Thank you.
Julie's Studio of Dance, located in West Bridgewater. I believe 5,000 square feet of dance space, a couple studios. Open to anyone ages 2 to 102, I think.
That is true. I happen to know a couple of dancers, as a matter of fact. Cousins right here. Tori being one. You having fun?
Yes.
Happy 4th.
Jeff, do you actually know these people?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Happy 4th, Melissa. How you doing? Are you going to show me a dance? You want me to leave now? Okay. Happy 4th.
It's a common thread I'm noticing.
You just kind of got a replay of my high school years right there, John. There you go.
I'm just going to leave that alone.
I think we might get some water on us right here.
Yep, probably.
Let's see. You think they'll do it? They will. Nice.
I tried
Nice.
hiding.
Love it. You're hiding behind me?
Of course.
Okay. Happy 4th. It's a day to get wet. We even have dum-dums. Dum-dums for dum-dums. Look at that. All right.
I'm
There
not
you go.
that.
You might need that for your blood sugar at some point. And keep it nearby. You never know. How about for United Pearl Construction being a part of our event today. And our good friends at Central Square Congregational. Awesome. Happy 4th.
Central Square Church getting a ride from Hanson Farm. Of course, we all know about Hanson
Great
Farm.
day for that. Central Square helping us out as well. Opening up their doors today. Anybody else who could use a little cool down. And we appreciate their help on that. Happy 4th. Our very patriotic vehicles now, and some old-time vehicles as well. Always great to have them on board.
Perfect day to roll down the windows of the classic vehicles and enjoy everything that's going on here.
Chryslers, Chevy, GMC, all represented. And in good running order. Not easy keeping an antique going these days. We applaud their efforts.
Everything working. Got 4 tires. Got a working transmission.
And inspection stickers.
Yeah. And again, want to give a quick shout out. We have Paul Holmes at the other end of the common. I believe they call it, what is it, Little Island, Small Island?
That sounds right. It's been known by a few things over the years. He's getting the great head-on shots for us.
And we had Tim Costa back at the starting line.
Tim was out there this morning getting some great footage for us, also from the Arts Festival, which will be going on, if you're watching this live stream, throughout the afternoon, so about 2 or 3 o'clock or so. Make sure you give a shout to Nora Tarr and her great crew over there. And then be sure to join us tonight for some fireworks, music, food, and fun. And it all starts at 4 o'clock.
So I believe with that we have the last candy pickup going on the road here. And I think that is the conclusion to the parade, Jeff.
Yeah, another great parade, a great event, just a kickoff to all the festivities that we'll have today. And again, if you're watching us live, come on down, enjoy this gorgeous weather. See us over at the college or down at Legion Field later on tonight.
And one more time, if you're watching this live or recorded, don't forget everything you see down at Legion Field. That is all thanks to fundraising monies raised by the community. Not one penny comes from the town of Bridgewater in terms of the budget line items. But if anyone wants to donate, what's the best way to donate to the 4th of July?
BridgewaterMA4th.org is the best way to do it. You can get our Venmo code on there, or we'll have some volunteers walking around the field tonight as well.
And finally, I have you here. I want to talk a little bit about Barrett's coming through in the clutch for you guys. Once again, the second straight year that Mr. Barrett has done this. Every Monday night for a few months now, I believe 20% of people's bills on a Monday night go to the 4th of July committee.
Yeah, that's correct. And Mike, we tried to get him to be the Grand Marshal today, but he's actually in Alaska right now taking a vacation. The board man works, I think, 51 out of 52 weeks of the year. So it's really great that they're enjoying themselves today. But yes, many of the local establishments also coming through and helping us out. Barrett's been huge. Ron Emma kicked things off last year early in the summer to help us get things going. So just many of the businesses, and we really appreciate all of the support from everybody. It's been great.
All right, well, thank you very much to Mr. Barrett, and enjoy the rest of your vacation up in Alaska. Thank you to the 4th of July Committee, and thank you all for watching. Don't forget, fireworks coming up later on tonight here to help celebrate Bridgewater's 4th of July.
Happy 4th, everybody.
Thanks for watching.